Good morning. So today's been an amazing day. Woke up, did a Zoom call with a mentee, helped her out with her systems, setting up pricing, all that sort. And I literally went onto WhatsApp, got a text from a developer, and he was like, "Here's a new property, you're managing it." And I was like, "What are you talking about? We don't have any property called that." And I checked my groups, and he basically added me to a group and basically handed me a property without even acknowledging me, which is amazing because now I've got another property, another client, another management client, and I didn't even do anything to get it. So, which is amazing. I've ordered some blinds for a new property, which we've taken on. I'm going to go to one of my houses and just check over the property because we've had a leak, which you've seen in the last clip. So we've fixed the leak now. So I'm going to go there, double check it, and sort the beds out because I know we had guests go in there, but they didn't stay. But I think they might have used a towel, so I'm going to go check it just so I don't have to pay cleaners to come and clean it when I could just sort the towels out, which is one. And then the rest of the day, I'm going to be checking my other properties, and also I need to do a food shop for Sushi because she has no food left. So I'm going to bring you along on this journey of a real life example of what I get up to as a property entrepreneur and a POV life. So now I'm going to go cook some food because I'm fucking starving, and then from there I will go to the first property. So yeah, let's go.
Everyday hustle like William. Yeah.
Hey guys, so this is another property that we just picked up under management. This is going to be managed under part of my property for short lets management. As you can see, complete new build, brand new, literally no tenants in here, complete blank canvas. Now this is a brand new build, so everything is nice and clean, brand new, and you've got a really good view here. So you've got a view of the city centre of Radisson Blu, and then Bullring is right over there. Of this property is amazing. New street stations down the road, so really good. Let me show you the bedroom. So the bedroom here is quite spacious, and it's going to fit a double here, and there's going to be all furniture and wardrobes around the side. So once this is complete, it's going to look absolutely amazing. And again, this room even has really good views, and I just love the floor to ceiling windows in this building. And the most amazing thing about this place is the brand new bathroom, which looks absolutely amazing. Now, so clean, and the mirror is huge. Like, look how big that is. So tomorrow I'm going to show you the video of this property once it's furnished, and yeah. So this is the property, and I'm here to basically check and have a look at the leak from upstairs and just check over the property in general. I've got my little assistant here with me, Sush. So yeah, everything is fine here. Let's go upstairs and check that. Now, we did have obviously guests come and stay here. I'm going to basically check all the rooms, and yeah, so look, this room here obviously needs a bit of touch-ups because it shouldn't need to be like this. Triple beam, mama keep it balanced. Built the bunker real deep in Tampa, got 200 cars, haters screaming. Baby mama still the biggest. So the next room I'm going to check is the top bedrooms. I've already checked the one behind me, behind the camera over there. And this one is the biggest, so I'll bring the camera along, let me show you. And this is the property, and of course, because there was a large family in here, they have obviously sat on all the beds, which is as expected. You know, they're not going to sit on the flipping floor. But again, I've got a guest coming here tomorrow, so I'm just going to make sure it's all presentable and it all looks good, ready for the next guest who's going to be coming in tomorrow. And I'm trying to figure out where are the used towels. I'm thinking that it's in the bathroom, so I'll go and have a look at that in a sec. Let me just make sure this bed is fine, which I think it is. So I'll put this there and just make sure this is all clean. Obviously, like I said to you guys before, you don't have to do this. You could get a cleaner, but because this is one of my own properties and probably one of my most favourite ones because it makes so much money, I don't mind coming here myself and checking it and sorting it out. And it's literally down the road from where I live. So what I have noticed is that there is a little bit of a mark on the bed itself. It's like there's some marks here, but I don't really like that, so I'm going to get that cleaned. But apart from that, this room is pretty much set and ready for the next guest tomorrow. So obviously this is the bathroom, and this is where the leak and the culprit is. So what I'm going to do is, this is obviously going to go in the wash, that's dirty. And before I put that into the wash, I'm just going to make sure that the shower is not leaking anymore. So I'm just going to put some soap in the middle. And I'll just Turn the tap on.
Drop a brick in the toilet, you ain't talk about shit.
That shit don't pop in the hood, man. I'm talking about the...
So, you see that? But it looks like the guy's fixed it. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but I can. You see that little drip there? It's dripping. Rather than call the guy or the plumber to fix it, I'm just going to fix it myself. Let's see what we can do. My aim is to just where... I'm just going to fill. Sometimes you've got to take matters into your own hand and fix it DIY. Right, let's leave it there and let's get out of it. So the leak has been fixed, which is good. The only issue is that there is a slight drip, and only a slight drip. It may be worth it being tightened, which is probably what I'm going to try and do myself rather than calling out the plumber again. But let's go and see.
You should pray for the feeling, I don't miss that. I was stuck for a while, I'll admit it.
Cool. So here's my washing machine. I don't think it's ever been used, to be fair. No guest has even bothered to use it. And this is a really expensive Samsung one as well, which is very, very good. You got auto softener, you got detergent, and I actually brought a little bit of detergent from my own home to put in it because I knew I was going to wash it, so I'll just pour it straight in. I don't need this anymore. Now, obviously I do have my bag of supplies, and I just realised that this property does need some coffee. That's exactly what I've done. I have some coffee, which should go into here. I can't believe how there's no coffee in this place at all. And now we have some coffee that's been tapped up. Bush. So completely done in this property. Yeah, let's get out of here. Sush, you coming? Let's go. On to the next place. Hey guys, so new week, new day of course. I'm going to go pick up some keys to a new property. I'm going to go actually look at it for the first time today. It's not too far, it's in Birmingham, Selly Oak, Selly Park. So I'm bringing the camera and show you exactly what goes on behind the scenes in a real property entrepreneur's life. Doing rent to rent and property. So let's go. Alright, so this is the apartment. So this is the property. This light was left on. Decent. Cleaning essentials, Wi-Fi, perfect. So look at the rest. God, it's a lot smaller than the thought. The photos made it look so big. It's absolutely tiny. The TV is absolutely tiny. So I'm in the new property now. On first thought, it's not a high-end property, it's not a luxury property, it's quite basic, and I mean very, very, very basic. It's not something that I would love to advertise, but again, I'm here to manage the property and just take the 15% management cut and just do my best as I can to maximise the income, so we're going to do that. In terms of what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a list of what needs to get done in the property and what can be like sort of rectified or clean, or what stuff needs to be brought, and tomorrow I'm going to get my cleaners to come make the beds, of course, and then basically it's already online on the market right now. Probably going to go home and maybe make a few changes. Maybe there's something missing in the kitchen, sort that out. Basically this is it now, and I do need to go to another property which is much more nicer. So if you compare this property to the one that I'm going to go to now, you're going to actually realise what a nice high-end one-bedroom apartment looks like in the city centre, which is a new build, versus these older apartments that are a bit more crappy or shittier. But yeah, that's basically it. So I'm in my new property, and this is the new build here. It's a very old system. Have you found it? Because this is a new build, there is literally no blinds, no curtains, nothing. So the good thing is I have bought measuring tape. And all I'm going to do is measure, boop, and then boom. So we are looking at 66 wide. So I'm just going to make a note of that, and that can be 66. Now, just measure the drop from top to bottom. I'm going to do 95. 95, I just double check that. Yeah, 95 down. So the drop for this one is, I'll do that in a different colour actually, it really matters it. I'll do a 95 up to there and down. Cool, so I measured that one, and now I'm gonna go measure the other room. So let's go to the other room. So this is the other room, and again, I'm gonna do the exact same measure. So I have measured both now, so I'm just gonna write this down so I don't forget it, and also I'm gonna send this off to the landlord to get approved. I'll make the order, this will get sent to mine, and then I'll just gotta get this installed. Let me just quickly write this down before I forget. There was 93 down there, and that one was 63. So you can see I've just written this down exactly how it was before. And yeah, so that's it, we just go now. Let's go. So the property has now been furnished, as you can see, and I'm just going to show you what the property looks like, which is going to be on short let. Start off with the open plan dining and living area, so you've got the kitchen, your seating area, and then a TV. I think this TV we are going to probably mount on the wall here. The view and the sun is out now, so it looks so much more better and cleaner, and at least you can see everything in a bit more detail. And the bedroom has also been furnished and looks very simple. I think what we are going to do is add a bit of colour to this one wall here, add a feature wall, so maybe the colour is probably going to be a similar colour to the bed. So it's good to add some colour to a property, especially this one here, because it's complete blank canvas. And this is it, and the bathroom is completely untouched because there's not much you can do in there because it's amazing. So yeah, so this is the property now that it's done. What we are going to do is get it photographed now and then list it online on the short let platforms, get some bookings in, and in the meantime we are going to paint that wall, get the TV mounted, get the Wi-Fi installed, so by the time there are bookings, the property is fully set up and ready. Hey guys, so I'm here in this new apartment. This is a new property I've picked up under management. So this is going to be run under my management business for short lets, and we're going to be running this as a Airbnb / short let for the owner, and I'm basically charging them a 15% fee to manage it. So let me take you on a tour of what it looks like. So here it is. I've just picked up the keys today. It's a complete empty shell, and it's just been built as well. So kitchen area and living area is all the same, so it's open plan. To be honest, the build quality of this one is insane. The quality is just so good. Everything just is integrated so well and looks amazing compared to the buildings in town, and just the marble effect and everything is just so good. And what I have noticed is the walls aren't white. It's like this beige colour, which is very unique, and it goes all across the ceiling as well. The only nightmare would be is that when it comes to painting it, we don't know the paint code, so I'm going to get the paint code from the developer so we can do touch up soon. This is the bathroom, which looks amazing. I'm just going to turn off the fan. Bathroom is insane. You've got a massive shower, which is quite big, and I like how everything is like black accented, so there's a lot of black pieces everywhere. You've got black clothing rail or towel rail, black there, black doors, and these doors are amazing quality. The next room is the one behind you, which is the bedroom. I'm going to take my shoes off for this, but this is the bedroom, and it's got this nice creamy carpet, which is so good, and this is it. It looks absolutely insane. So it's quite a big room, so we could definitely fit two doubles. You've got enough space for wardrobes or a work desk, and even a TV on the wall if you wanted to. So it's a really good place and really good space. And yeah, so let me show you just what it looks like from here, and this will conclude the tour on this new property that I've just picked up, and this is basically it. So the next steps is I'm going to take photos, get that approved, get everything bought, and then get the photos in, get the cleaners in, clean it, list it online, and bosh. So yeah. So guys, I'm just going to take photographs of all the rooms and anything else to send over to the landlord. So I'll show you the process of how I do it, but I just use my iPhone and just use the wide lens because it looks so much better. So I'll start off with this bedroom here. So I'll just do a shot from here, and then I'll come in the corner. So if you just come around, I'll show you like that. And I'll just do one from here, like this. Yeah, perfect, yeah. All these photos are now sent to the landlord and show him the property and show him my thoughts, and I can use these photos also to plan what we're going to do and start getting the furniture brought in, so we can start mapping out where we want the TV. What I've just noticed is there's no TV aerial cable, which is a bit odd. Normally there's a socket for the TV. I'm guessing we're not allowed to watch TV in 2025. If you want to see more, check out my Instagram. I've got so much more to post and content, but this property is probably going to be amazing once it's furnished because the location's good. It's by the airport and it's a brand new build, so just got to make sure everything works as well, which that works. So anyway, a few more key collections left. I've just picked up another client as well, so I need to pick up them keys this week. I'll see you in the next video. So today I'm driving all the way to Liverpool to meet a new client. I'm picking up 2 properties, so it's going to be a long and a fun day. And then last night I was working on building an app, so I've been doing that. I went to bed around 5:30 because I needed to sleep for this. So I've got like a 3-hour drive to Liverpool, and maybe on the way back if I decide to come back. If not, I might stay one night and then go home the next day, and on the next day I'll go to my property in Manchester, so I'll film that and try and record as much as I can. Let's go to Liverpool.
When you wrist like this, you don't check the forecast every day.
Hey guys, so today, next day, Monday, fresh week. Today we are picking up keys to a property. This is a new 2-bed to manage. I've got a list of properties to visit. I could outsource it, but I'm going to just film it and show you guys how to do it because I want to put it into my course as well. Basically picking up keys to a new build, putting blinds up in the previous property, and that property is going to be going live. So, and then what I didn't basically mention was last night on Saturday I drove to Liverpool and I picked 3 new properties. So this whole week, these next few weeks, or these last few weeks have been great. I've just been picking up key after key after key. 7 properties into it. If I keep going the way I am, I should have 50 easily by the end of the year. Just got my Starbucks and now I'm going to head to my house, get the blinds and go to the property. Let's go. Guys, I'm just in my property and we're here because, as you probably watched from the last clip, there was a leak in this property which we've got fixed. Come in a sec. We just had some guests leave, so I can show you what a property would look like after a guest has left. So this is how the guests have left it, which is quite good because they've not caused any damage. It's so clean. This light is still working, which is great because this got flooded with water. This is the bath mat that I got washed because it was dirty and the guests haven't even moved it. So I'll leave it there. This is what the bedroom looks like after a guest has left. Good thing is no damages, nothing. And this is the bedroom which the leak is in. So hopefully this is not filled with water. Okay, so basically in that crack is a leak. I don't know if you can see that white paste, but I basically put sealant all around it to stop the leak because it was basically leaking all the way down. So what I'm going to do is test it by just opening the water and see. So if I just show you upstairs, you can have a look at the rest of the rooms as well. This is the 3rd bedroom. This one's got a weird smell. I'm just going to open the window in this one, get some fresh air into this house. And this is the bathroom. Yeah, I'm just going to... I'll leave that running, and this is the 4th bedroom, which you can see. Oh, they've not even used this bed, so they've only used 2 but left the one. I'm just going to open some windows in this one as well. Get some fresh air in. So the leak was absolutely bad. I'm going to check it now and we'll get out. Oh, my arm. Look at my arm. I don't see that every day. So there's no drips, which is good. I'm just going to check that. Okay. Originally I paid a plumber to fix this. I think he's charged me £200. He basically changed the shower drainage, the drain pipe, and he tightened that. But the issue was, because that seal was really weird, like when you join the 2 pipes, so if this is a pipe, that's a pipe, you join like that. It's not very, it still lets water through because it's what's the word, tripling. So I just put a sealant on it. So if I show you, it looks like that. So I did a DIY job, it looks amazing. And there's no leak. So sometimes you have to take measures into your own hands. I could have called the plumber back. If I called him back, he would have charged me another 60 quid or 80 quid to come back and basically do what I just did, which is just try and make the seal airtight and fill it with sealant. So that's fixed that issue, and it's also fixed the leak going downstairs, so there should be no more issues, which I've just checked and there isn't. So when I took on the property before, I think there was a leak from the previous tenants, so there was like a crack in the ceiling, and what happened was our guest kept checking in, kept taking photographs of the ceiling saying there's damage on the ceiling. So to avoid that, I just got a piece of plasterboard, drilled it to the ceiling and left it there. So now no one complains about the ceiling being damaged because it just looks like a piece of board there. And then I had to paint that and seal it. Anyway, so this is it. So let's get out of this old building. I'm in another property. This is the new one. Just picked up the keys. I've not seen it yet. I don't even know what it looks like. So I'm facing the camera. I'm gonna turn the lights on and show you my real opinion on this property. Oh wow, this one looks fucking amazing. This one's so much better than the one downstairs. So we've got 2 in this building, so let me just put this down. Oh, this one looks amazing. Wow. Wow. I would actually live in this one. This one looks brilliant. Oh wow, look at the views on that. Oh my God. Boy, look at that. Boy, this one's f***ing
Corner property, get a better view.
corner property. Look at the view on that. So the best view in town, I think, which was amazing. So you can see the cube, which is right over there. That's probably the only landmark because the rest of them are all behind us, which you'll probably see from the other side. This is bedroom 2. This is a nice big bedroom. Wow. I'm actually very happy with this one. So this one's going to be a very good earner, especially seeing where it is in the location. Okay, so literally bathroom, bedroom 1, bedroom 2 and living room. So yeah, the bathrooms looks good. Actually, I just noticed there's no en-suites in these buildings. Oh yeah, there's no en-suites. Okay, that's the only downside I probably would say, is that I was expecting an en-suite for such a new building, but it obviously isn't. At least all the lights work. I'm just gonna take some photos and then we'll go back downstairs and fit the blinds in the other property. So this is my new property. Look how amazing this one looks. So this is bedroom 1, and this is bedroom 2, and this is the living room. Look at the quality of this. Nice corner plot, open plan, large floor-to-ceiling windows, really good view of town. It's going to make exceptional returns, very, very good high-end finish. I can't wait to list this one live, so let's go. And then the last room is the bathroom. Let me know what you think of this. I'm just going to show you how to quickly measure a wall for blinds. So using a tape measure, you should always measure the top from there to there. So I want to cover as much as the window as I can. So because the window is going to be the same size as the width, I'm just going to do it from this edge here all the way to the other edge. So whenever you measure, you should always get the width and then the height. So for this example, I'll do from there. Actually, I'll do it from the bottom, just because it's easier, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do to pull it up. So there, and then I'll get a few inches more, and then spread this along. So this is 66 inches wide, but I'm going to do 65.5. So that's 65.5. So if you come here, this is where the end of the window was, so 65.5 inches wide. So I'll make a note of that, 65 inches wide. And then the length for this, which is the most annoying thing to get, it's normally better if you are able to stand on a chair or box, but unfortunately this is a brand new build, I don't have anything to stand on. I'm just going to measure from the bottom of this all the way to the top. 95, but I'm not going to do 95, and I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to do 95. So even though from top to bottom is 95, if I do 95, it's going to be touching the top and the bottom of the frame. If I do 94, it leaves a little bit of a drop and a gap. To keep things simple, I'm going to do 93, and that way if you look on the bottom, there's a bit of a gap where it hangs, so at least I know that the blinds are going to hang about there. So I will do 93 inches, which looks like 93. Now, the reason why when you measure blinds you always leave a gap is that when they create the blinds, sometimes it's going to go over, or you can get exact ones. Now, if I do 93, then it gives me enough leeway to have a gap, just in case the drop's a bit too much. The blinds I'm going to order are going to be exact blinds, so it's going to be exactly to my measurements. Now, sometimes when you order blinds, you can choose between getting exact blinds or one that's... so this is one window done. I'll go and do the same for all the other windows, and it's as simple as that. And I'll make sure I write them down so I know which one is which. So this is bedroom 1. Then we go to online and get these ordered. So I'll show you the order process later. So guys, normally what I do is, rather than having it on a piece of paper, what I normally do is take a photo of the window, and then I will literally just write the number on top of the thing. And by doing that, what I can do is I can visually see. So I wrote it was 65 inches wide, so I can do 65 wide, and then the drop was 93. So then I can click done, and then I know for this room it's that, and then I can go on to the next room and do the same. So I can have photographs of every room, and that way you know exactly which room you're ordering for and you don't get confused. I always take photographs and I scribble on top of the photos, or if you know your rooms you can write them down on a piece of paper, but I prefer this method. Hey guys, so we're driving to Screwfix to go get some proper plasterboard fixings because the other ones are shit. So we're just driving there and we're literally in standstill traffic. Let me just turn the light off so you can see what I mean. Look how much time we've got left. This should be a 10-minute journey. Although it's in 14 minutes, it probably won't be. We've been sat in traffic for like 10 minutes now. So yeah, we're driving to there, grab that, and then drive back to the property, finish it off, and then this property is being cleaned tomorrow, and from tomorrow onwards it's going to be listed on Airbnb and live. So I'll arrange the photographer this weekend, but in the meantime I'll use photos from my phone and list it and get it done. We've already got the lights and the camera, so we can just use the photos from our phone, and then I will go home and go and order the other sets of blinds for the other property. So I bought the plasterboard fixings, which is basically these. I bought two sizes because I didn't know which one was going to be the best fit, but these are going to be better because at least it'll hold the weight a lot more better than the other fixings, because I feel like because it's on the wall, you shouldn't be using the plasterboard ones, you should use these. So rather than using these for the walls, you should use these ones because these ones expand out. So I hope that makes better sense. Right, let's get this shit fixed then. Ah, it's gonna be a nightmare now, you know, it's gonna take all this off. It's just easy, isn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna leave all this shit here though, and this is it done. So that's the blind done, and all I've got to do now is install these, but I'm going to leave these for tomorrow and wait for the cleaners to come, and I'll do it all at once. So basically done now.